Hi, I'm Peter from Field Archery Uncut. Today I'm going to be looking at I used to know this is a Classic Hunter, and I'm pretty sure in the Quicks catalogue it used to be called the Classic Hunter. It's actually the SKB, the SAMICK Korean bow. This is a 50-inch traditional, what I would call generically a horse bow. ASIATIC RECURVE, I think they're called these days. This is a friend of mine. This is it's a 50-inch bow, 50-inch AMO. This is marked up 40. Now, when I got my one, which I don't no longer have, mine was 60 at 30 inches, so it was actually only about 45, 50 at 28. This is 40, but I don't know if it's at 28 or 30, because sometimes, I think in some catalogues they were measured at 30 and some of the other. So anyway, so 50-inch Asiatic recurve, SAMICK Korean bow. This is most probably 30 years old, I'm guessing. 25 years old. Say about 20, 25. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around 25 years old. And it's second or third hand, fourth hand, something like that. It's in remarkably... Now, just come this off and show you. It's like all things, aren't they? Look at this. Nice slim limb tips. I'm pretty sure they were only ever sold with a Dacron string. And again, and this is only, I'm trying to cast my mind back from a Quicks catalogue from 20 years ago. I've got a funny feeling it's a rosewood riser with maple limbs, maple lambs, whatever, and black glass belly and back. So that's the details there on the lower limb. Lovely, ultra lightweight. I don't know what it tips the scales at, but there's no real weight to carry around. Shooting off the hand, hence I've got some protection today. I don't know what the brace height is, and I couldn't find anything because I've got rid of my old Quicks catalogues. It's just got a Dacron string on. Not the last owner, but the owner before that. You used to buy you bought the bow, and if you wanted, you could get a little plastic tape-on handle. But he did quite a nice job actually of the leather work there. The only thing is with all of these is they do shift up and down. They unless you glued them in, and I don't know anybody that did. Right, so I'm going to. So I don't know what the brace height should be, but I shall tell you what this one is. Now, let me go down to there. So under the handle, it's 5 7/8, and where the arrow passes, it's 5 5/8. Make of that what you will. So 50-inch bow, 40. Right, so I have my trusty measuring stick at 28. As always, best of 3. Around. And I'm going to have to sort of, because obviously there's no rise up, I might have to shift my hand around to get that full draw on after. Right. What did it? I have no idea what it did there. Fortunately, it didn't click off. So, no, it's fine. Okay, try again. Right, I have to palm it. Look at those limbs. Beautiful. And that is. It's a shade under. It's a shade under 30. It's about £39. So obviously it's 40 at 28. But it quite as easily we could have been 40 at 30. Yeah, right, okay. Right, and again. Yeah, I've got 39 that time. Last time. Yep, 39. So it's £40 at 28. Brace size 5 5/8. As usual, I've got a selection of arrows. I'm going to shoot through the connie and see what. Yes, I did. I'll have a couple of goes with the thumb ring. So that could end in tears, so I'm not very good with that. start off with 39 pound bow, 40 pound bow. We never used to have millimetre weights from memory, and I'm only going back to catalogues I used to get 20, 30 years ago. I think it's something that we're more aware of these days, possibly because bows broken up. But most of the people I used to shoot, well, 30 years ago, you didn't have lightweight carbons. Maybe you did, but they weren't around as much. So I don't think it's that much of an issue as it is today, potentially. But I've got the lightest arrow I've got today is a 362 grain arrow. Which, when I say 39, it's 8.5, 9 grains per pound, so fine. So, starting off with the big one. This is 762 grain total weight, 250 spine, 315 pile, 150 insert. Total weight, 762. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking down the knock. I tell you, that's one of the straightest arrows I've ever shot. Unfortunately, it hasn't registered. And I sort of thought it might not do that. I don't think it's quite that. You've got to go be in excess of 100 feet per second. Right. Well, hopefully this one will. Number 250 spine, 100 insert, 300 pole, total weight of 700 grains. So, 762, just make sure that's working. That's nothing. 762 didn't register. I literally, all I can see is the knock. That's awesome. Okay. I did try this a minute ago and I managed to get that one. That didn't register, so I'm going to try that one again. Weird. Right, 700 grain, let's try this again. It's going to be a really, really short video. No? Okay. Might be starting to stop this video. Right, okay, this is another 250 spine. This is standard alley inserts, like 14 grains, I think, 300 pole, total weight of 608. If this doesn't register, I'm going to start and stop again, because I don't know what's going on here. Because I just tried that before, and it worked. At 128. Let me try that other one again. 128 for the 608 grain. I'm going back to this 700 grain. Maybe it's just too heavy. Maybe I had a false reading. So 608 grain arrow, 39 pound bow, and 128. Oh, one more go. Aha! 119. Did register. Well done. 119. So the 700 grain arrow got 119. 608 was whatever it was. I'll have to look at the video. This is a 340 spine, 300 pile, 150 insert, and total weight of 708. Yes, 708. Right, last one was 119. Okay. I always forget. So used to. You're going to wear a bracer. Not high, but 120 feet per second. Another 340 spine, 100 insert, 300 pole, total weight of, where are we? 657. Last one was 120. That is really not high. 124 feet per second. Didn't like it. Next one is another 300 spine, 340 spine. This is 250? Yeah. 250 pole, standard alley insert, I think it's about 14 grains. So total weight of 555. one of the hangings was. It just really came up high. Last one was 124. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's not bad. It's 131 feet per second with a 555 grain arrow. Right, 400 spine, 150 insert, 250 pole, 250. Yes, total weight of 649. Right, last one was 131. Oh, really weak. 124 feet per second. Can we get those out of the way? They're just bunching up all over the place. 124 feet per second. Nice for you to do. 400 spine. 100 insert, 250 pole, total weight of 605. Right, last one was 124. Slightly weak, 127. Right, 400 spine, standard alley insert, so again 10 to 14 grains depending on the look. I don't know actually weigh one, just what they say in the catalogues. 200? Yeah, 200 pole, so total weight of 572. Slightly longer fleshing, so veins. Last one was 127. Uh, 138, I'm banging myself. 138 feet per second, incredibly weak. Right, 500 spine, 150 insert, 200? Yeah, 200 pole, total weight of 573, so almost identical, different spines, 572 and 573. This could come out sideways. Yes, 130 feet per second. Right, 500 spine, 100 insert, 175 pole, 497. Funny thing, this is going to be quite good. Hopefully. Stop hitting myself. $139. Still weak. 139 feet per second. Okay, 500 spine, standard insert, 150 pole, 362 grains. Oops. And 156 feet, 156 feet per second. What I will say, and I can't, when I had mine, I never had that. I just shot it without the rubber grip. The rubber grip, you don't feel I mean, maybe you remove, you don't feel any shock. And they're all heavy arrows. I mean, they're all maybe 8 to 20 grams, whatever. So that is the SAMICK SKB, Korean traditional bow. Beautiful bows. They don't make them, and I think there's a lot of companies that make very, very similar bows. In fact, might be coming out of the same mould. I don't know, because if they're coming from Korea, they could very well be. And the SAMICK website has never been. I have to say, I've never found it very good. I love their equipment, but their website's never been good. Unless they've updated it recently, but the last time I checked it, there was no information on it. But so these do come up for sale on auctions quite often. I know where this came from, and it's a very old boat, but they are just very, very, very pretty boats. Oh, let me get out of the way. They really are lovely boats, really well constructed, great glue lines. I'm pretty sure they're a maple lamb, And for some reason I think that's rosewood. But if you know better than I do, please put it in the comments. Black glass, and there's all the relevant details that you might need. So that is the SAMICK SKB from Field Archery Uncut.